What's good, everyone? Let's do a quick sewing tutorial on the first few steps to creating a puletasi top or a dress. It's the same shit, you guys. It's just a matter of adjusting the length, so please keep that in mind. If you don't know how to draft a pattern, drop a comment and I'll show you guys an old way of doing this. 90% of sewing is all in the preparation. It's like a giant puzzle that you have to put together. So you're going to want to cut out the pieces to your front bodice, your back bodice, the sleeves to your arms, the facing for your neck. And you're going to want to go in with the serger and serge along the borderline of each piece to keep the fabric from fraying. If you don't have a serger, you can do this with the zigzag stitch on your sewing machine. First thing you're going to stitch or sew are the shoulders. Sew the shoulders together and then open up the seams and iron them flat. You're going to do this with all the seams. Iron them flat. That way when you wear it, it lays nicely against your body. Second step is the neckline. Line up the facing to the neckline and you're going to pin that shit in place. Once you have it pinned, you're going to go in again with the nice slow and steady stitch. If you fuck it up, you're going to end up with a crooked ass neck and you don't want that. Once it's done, take your scissors and make a slit all the way down the neckline. Don't cut into the stitch, just cut into the facing. This is going to make sure you break the tension, so when you fold that piece of fabric over, it's not struggling to fold over. It just does it naturally. So also try to clean up as you go along. I feel like that's a big tip, making sure you're organized and making sure you're cleaning up your work. After that's done, you're going to go in with an understitch along the facing, right there where my finger's at. And you're going to iron it out, and you're going to have a beautifully even, clean neckline. The next thing you're going to do are the sleeves. That's the arm sleeve on my bodice, and that's the actual sleeve. So I'm going to turn it around to the curved piece. The curved part right there on the left-hand side, you're going to stitch that together to the bodice. You're going to need a lot of pins for this. The sleeves are always the trickiest. Try to make sure that everything's lined up together with the shoulders and just pin everything. Use as many pins as you need. Again, going with a nice slow and steady stitch. You don't want to fuck this up or else the sleeves aren't going to fit. And there you go. So you want to do your shoulders first, then the neck, and then your arms.